Hey, collective. So again, this thing is significant. Knocking. And then, I don't know, the grapes are sticking out again. And that thing about the grapes, it's in this book. The moon sign book. Yeah. Right here. Grape glory in your backyard. The signs are everywhere. Grape glory in your backyard. Venus reflections. The many faces of Venus. Help you stay on track. The shadow of Venus in Pisces is being too giving and letting your feelings take over. Oh, this is what having Venus in different signs means? Oh. Venus in Sagittarius. Wow. Venus in Virgo. My Venus is in Gemini. Deception, reception. Eggplant. When the goddess of love is in the sign of Aries, you may be more impulsive. Venus is at home in the sign of Taurus because this fixed earth sign is ruled by it. When she is here, there's a distinct feeling of slowing down after the transit of Venus in Aries. When Venus goes through the sign of Gemini, getting out to play and mingle with others is the name of the game. And I used to all the time. I'm going nuts. Oh. Gemini is a mutable air sign ruled by Mercury, the planet known for its communication. When Venus is here, you're interested in sharing your ideas with others and are curious about what they think. You could be pivoting from one area of amusement to another. The shadow side of Venus is Gemini is that if you get bored, you may find it easier to just quit a job. Yeah, it's true. Or move on to another area of interest. But that's not true because I don't want to move on. I don't want to quit and I don't want to move on to another area of interest. I was just thinking about that earlier, though, before I turned on the camera. I'm like, so I'm just going to have to get another job. What am I going to do? This also applies to romance. If you get bored, you may find it easier to just quit a job or move on to another area of interest. This also applies to romance. You better communicate with me, or financially, Venus and Gemini could be quick and easily distracted, making investments difficult to pin down. Money may fly out just as quickly as it flies into your account. Ain't that the fucking truth? I don't think you'll give it too much thought, though. Ain't that the truth? You know tomorrow's another day, and something interesting could be on the horizon. That's the Venus in me. That's crazy. Grape glory in your backyard. Tuning into nature with phenology. Choose a touchstone plant. Keep a nature journal. A couple reminders. Expand your horizon. This is really good. Look at the fucking raccoon. That's how it was on my porch. Like. Just chilling, though. It was just chilling there, like, watching me. Like, do I see what I think I see right now? Is that real? Just like that. frozen. I'm like, Ollie? Well, Eric at the time, not Ollie. Study. Oh my God. No, I wasn't tempted to fucking feed it or anything. I wasn't tempted to feed it. I was scared. I noticed that. I love animals, but I always keep my distance a little bit from people and animals, and it's always like everything's at arm's length. Yeah. Anyways, the moon is in the sign of Leo. Interesting. It went into the sign of Leo at 7:29 a.m. There goes that 7:29. 7:29 a.m. Leo, fire. First phase of the moon. It's trine Venus, trine Saturn, and trine Neptune. Pew, 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 pew. Oh. Neptune, Neptune, tune, 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 net, tune, tune. Okay. Let's see, the moon's rhythm. Leo moon. A Leo moon energy is masculine, hot, dry, fiery, and barren. Use it whenever you need to put on a show, make a presentation, or entertain colleagues or guests. That's what I was going to say, communication. This is a proud yet playful energy that exudes self-confidence and is often associated with romance. I'm picking up on romance a lot. This is an excellent time for fundraisers and ceremonies, or to be straightforward, frank, and honest about something. It is advisable not to put yourself in a position of needing public approval or where you might have to cope with underhandedness, as trouble in these areas can bring out the worst Leo traits. There is a tendency in the sign to become arrogant or self-centered. The ruler is the sun. Impulse is I am. Heart. It rules the heart and upper back, the Leo moon. Yeah, I was picking up on some heart palpitations last night and heartburn the other day. So I was picking up on probably the moon going into Leo. But yeah, somebody wants to be straightforward or frank or honest about something. Interesting. Planning your life by the cycles of the moon. Yeah, I used to really be into that. New and full moon horoscopes. Detailed weather predictions for each region. Best dates for relationship, business, and finances. Backyard grape growing. Dark spots, and more. Supporting your health, improving your home. Yeah, I love this. Is good. Well, this moon sign book. Anyway, somebody sees that somebody's connected to the moon a lot. Somebody sees sparkle. I've been seeing sparkles everywhere. Sparkles, sparkles, more and more sparkles. Somebody's sparkling to somebody, or patiently. Where's that? Coins. Something about coins in the second house. Coins. Money. Jewels. What the hell? Somebody shines without money and jewels. Patiently waits to get what they want, and you get what you need. Your beliefs, what you value, your resources. Okay? Somebody can see somebody maybe is somebody that could be very philanthropic, you know, very giving. Somebody that doesn't care to be in the public or in fame. Yeah, someone that doesn't care to get public approval. That's what I was saying. Keep your involvement hidden. Your faith, hidden tendencies, large institutions, or overwhelming events. Yeah, somebody sees your faith, your beliefs, and what you value, and how you don't care to be involved in things that are overwhelming or events, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't, yeah, you just want to be what you want to do. Like, you know, work on your beliefs, work on doing better, work on being good, work on, yeah, making your own. You're not interested in trying to fucking, yeah, I'm very happy with what the job I'm doing. It makes me very happy. Yeah. And I don't mind to, like, live with minimum. I don't mind to not go to salons and pay for all that, because, you know, honestly, a lot of that shit is dangerous. Like, nail salons, that's just dangerous. My mom, like, when I was like 12 years old, I remember I was with my aunt. My mom was in the hospital. I was with my aunt and uncle a lot, all the time. And, you know, my aunt, after a while, she's not my blood aunt. My uncle is my blood uncle, but my aunt was like, after a while with my uncle, she was not doing, she was cheating, and anyway, she would bring me and my cousin to do a lot of crazy things, okay? And I would be taking care of my nephew all the time, Carlito. I took care of him all the time. I would have to get up, get him dressed, put him on the bus, you know, for camp. Yeah, because my uncle would be at work by that time, usually, and she would just be sleeping. Anyways, she had a lot of issues. And, I don't know what I was going to say. Oh, she had said that she would take me to get my nails done or something, blah, blah, blah. And my mom has said no. That she didn't want me to get them done. And I got them done anyways. And I ended up getting an infection, gangrene. Well, I don't know if it was gangrene, but my whole nail turned green. They didn't even really tell me what the name of the infection was, but my whole shit was green. I had to go to the doctor, and that place is closed down, but I'm allergic to acrylic anyways. I mean, I don't mind getting gel once in a while, but, you know, I don't care doing my own beauty. You know, my own eyebrows, it really pisses me off to, like, pay to get them fucked up, and I think I've been getting better and better, more and more. You know, I think I focus on things, I can really adapt, you know, and I can dye my own hair, blow dry my own hair. I really want to dye my hair that purple color that I saw on that girl yesterday. It was bright purple, like this purple. Purple. Beautiful, curly, tight, curly hair. She looked like she had, like, yeah, like Dominican hair, or just, you know, just that tight, beautiful, thick hair. It reminds me of my cousin's hair. Yeah. And she had it dyed fucking purple. I was like, oh my God, your hair is so pretty. She's like, thank you. She was so bubbly. Yeah. I was like, oh, I want to dye my hair like that. She's like, we're matching, when I showed her on my Squishable on my bag. I just hate it, you know, because I try to keep, like, you know, like, it's just hard to keep up with things when it's just hard to break the routine, the monotony, because it's not just me having to go with the change, it's just my child too. And just like, I cleaned up the kitchen really nice, and just she comes out, and yesterday she put like noodles in the sink, and I was like, can you not do that? Like, why didn't you dump that in the trash instead of dumping it in the sink and leaving it there? She's like, oh, I was eating. I'm like, well, you're eating pizza now. Like, she's like, well, the bowl was in my room. I just put it in the sink now. I'm like, and then I woke up at like 4:30 in the morning, and the noodles were still in the sink. I was like, no, because I was like trying not to give her a hard time earlier. She's like, what? It's no big deal. I'm like, it's that blase attitude that really pisses me off. Like, it is a fucking big issue. I'm like, we've gotten rid of rats and roaches, but still we're dealing with the same issues of you not understanding the importance of certain things. Yeah, I have clutter. I have boxes full of shit. And, dusty a lot. But there's certain things that just, I can't. I just can't. I just can't. And there's a lot of things that I can tolerate. But there's some things that are just, it's just over the limit for me that I can't. But it's just very difficult when someone else doesn't see that. Somebody else doesn't feel that same thing. Yeah, it's no big deal. Like, that's why I give up. That's why I was like, this is why I give up. Because I'm being berated on not having a normal house, but yet we're still having these same issues, like these little things that make a difference. From the house just being crowded and a little messy to it being disgusting, filthy, just can't. You know what I'm saying? To me, it all annoys the fuck out of me. The dust is annoying the fuck out of me. That's why I need to get rid of the dust. Anyway, somebody sees your willpower to do it your own way. Rams, Aries energy. Resulting from the honesty and strength of your desires regarding energies to meet the challenge of how you're always willing to rise up to meet your challenges no matter what. How you thinking, how you stick to your guns, your morals, your integrity. You don't kind of try to do grimy shit to try to get the easy way out, in a way. Somebody sees that. Somebody sees your willpower and strength to try to do it the right way. Even if it's harder to do it the right way. Somebody sees you're trying to be sympathetic, trying to appease, trying to, I don't know, find. Yeah, somebody's impressed. I don't know. That you have the willpower and the confidence to take the chance to try to step up. Yeah, to step up in a leadership role, to I don't know, step into your creativeness. Somebody's falling in love with somebody. This something. Falling in love. Yellow. I keep picking up on yellow jasper. So this is a stone that you need to use right now. Yellow jasper. It'll help. Yellow. Mustard yellow. Like a Jupiter. Okay? I kept picking up on Jupiter energy. I seen, okay, yes. In a book, I seen it spelled as Lupiter instead of Jupiter. So that was interesting. I'm like, what does that mean? Like a Lupiter. It's right. It reminded me of Lucifer. You know, yeah, that you're not willing to do devilish shit to expand. Yeah, Jupiter, to get good fortune. You wait for it to come back to you. Yes, that's what I was saying. Because when I fucking went through that, where I got $2,500 stolen from me, like I could have went fucking crazy and on a fucking warpath, like, you know what I'm saying, to get that shit back. Like my father wanted to call the cops and everything. And I was just like, nah. I argued with him a couple times, you know, but, you know, I took it on the chin. Boom. What can I do? It's all good. It is all good. I'm not going to make a fucking big deal out of it. You know? He ended up fucking getting locked up within a couple months. Like, how long did that money really fucking last? For you to betray me. You was a piece of shit. It took me fucking $2,500 to get rid of you, I guess. And I got it back anyways, many years later. That's how the universe works. You don't do grimy shit to get ahead. Things are hard, but you just don't do that. And so that's why I find it very hard to think that that is true, that SK would have made a really big deal about $1,000. So much so that caused so much turmoil. You know, I really doubt it. So it just makes you think, if that was an issue, what was it really about? I don't really think it really had anything to do with the money. But it's just, and I really hope that he didn't think that I really betrayed him like that. That I did on purpose like that piece of shit did to me. Like blatantly took it and took off. Just took off. Spent it. They had it. I didn't get to spend all that money. And I got in the hole. And I dealt with bullshit. Yeah. So. Anyways. Yeah, I don't think so. Anyways, yeah, you just learn, you teach, be positive about, you know, having the willpower and strength to do the right thing, just to be morally right no matter what. And I don't know. Everybody makes mistakes, you know. I guess it all matters where your heart is at the end of the day. Yeah, my popcorn balls. I'm like, wow, I actually ate that whole box of popcorn balls. They came through for me when I needed a snack and I was hungry. They were only a penny. Gosh, the bottom of my left foot is itchy. Oh, I can't stand it. The 11th house, freedom. Yeah, association, circle of friends. For humanity's sake, your hopes and wishes, do it for the future. In the 11th house, yeah, like change. Aquarius, I'm picking up on Aquarius. Yeah. Aquarius energy. Big change, big, yeah. Houses. First house. Okay. Who you are. It's about who you are, your desires, your actions. Somebody loves who you are. Loves. Yeah, yeah. Immediately, the way you project yourself. Do it on your own. Yeah. Mask. Yeah. In the first house. You don't mask. Yeah, look at Gemini. Somebody can see. I don't know. Ribbons. Gemini. What you want to be known. What is believed about. Use the quickest way and information to explain. Communications about resulting from the fluctuations of. Gemini. There's like there's 4 people here. 4. Maybe 4 people are communicating about your desires, or communicating about the actions or something resulting from other people. In the 9th house. Spiritual values. Yeah, long range thinking or travel. What is to be shared? Look at that hot air balloon. Hot air, yeah. So like you can see if somebody's wearing a mask and if somebody's blowing hot air up your ass. Huh? 4 people. Yeah, okay, and Capricorn. Goat. Look at the goats. As if it or they came from all there is your goals. Somebody knew that somebody was blowing smoke up their ass about something. Dreams. Uranus. Stir up the situation. An unusual example of a different way of looking at an unexpected change. Somebody's spiritual values or dedication to achieve something brought an unexpected change or something because of what was shared. Look at that. There's like bars. Bars there. Yeah, the gate. Your faith, hidden tendencies, large institutions or overwhelming events. Yeah. Seeking one is where all there is. Philanthropy, keep your involvement hidden. In the 12th house, the secret things. 12th house. Somebody sees how you're just so different. I was picking up on Punky Brewster. Just, yeah, whatever you do it dramatically. Like, you know, you're very into your emotions and stuff like that. But, like, yeah, you're very diplomatic in your relationships, but you never get, like, a fair deal. Yeah, when it comes to your partners, you're willing to be balanced, you know, and, you know, just, yeah, with the trust of a child, just naive, the power of love, investment, gambles, and other games, your creations. Dice in the 5th house, you're willing to take chances. 5-7, change, to bring about a change. Yeah. The power of love, investment, gambles, and other games, your creations. Balance your partners, get a fair deal. You never do. Yeah, fun, romance, and making art. Do it dramatically. Yeah, look at the friggin' wreaths. Oh my God, the bows. Oh, somebody. Yeah. Wants to reach out, I don't know, and hold on. Look at the roses and the bows. Look at the dice. Somebody wishes they did. I don't fucking know. This is so crazy. So somebody may be thinking this. Like, this is just nuts. Like, because, yeah, that fucking thing with the piano in the park, I can't believe. Because, like, literally on the thing, it was like, I said 8. First I said 8, and then I said ding, 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 ding. And then I was like, wow, look at this. And then I was like, 8, 3. I'm like, no, 112. I was picking more than 112. But at first I said 8. And then ding, ding, ding. And I was like, damn. I wish I could just have somebody recording me all day and just writing down all the numbers that I say through the day. Because probably most guaranteed we'll win something every day. So crazy. No. But anyways. But yeah. Somebody sees how you have an unusual way of looking at things. And, yeah. How you so diplomatic. Just fair to see. I don't know, something. Institutions. These institutions, too. I can't believe the tax exempt. Motherfucker. Yeah, these motherfucking institutions. We're trying to keep somebody fucking locked down, chained. I don't know. But look at that. Gambling. Dice. Reefs. Bows. Boom. Look at fruit. I mean, bearing fruit. Grapes. Your work is like how it just should be bearing fruit. And you're just not getting a fair deal. Sun. But people could see. People could see that you've always had the ability to be a leader. You've always tried to be morally right. Yeah. People make mistakes. Of course. Of course. But why couldn't things just be cool? Eccentricity. Aquarius. Yeah. My moon sign is in Aquarius in the 1st house. Who I am, my desires, my actions. Discoveries, eccentricity, my vision, and conventional ways. Yeah, I hate that I think so negatively a lot. Yeah. It's just tough. When the system's built to beat you down. Yeah. What do? when you keep everyone at arm's length because you're afraid of being hurt. And you end up self-sabotaging. What's going to happen? Magical horn. Hearts. Left them hanging. Left them hanging.